Hey everybody, Papa Boris here, playing some more Into the Breach. Oh, let me move my microphone close to me. I feel like I'm in a pretty good position after doing the first island. In general, if you're having a tough time beating this game, make sure that you don't pass on the refractor laser, or the bendy laser as I call it. The fact that it does 3 damage is on par with the standard laser, which is the starting weapon of one of the squad, of the one original squad that I haven't played with yet, the Zenith Guard. It does 3 damage, which I think is the only starting weapon, or one of the only starting weapons that does that much damage, but of course you pay for it in the fact that you shoot in a straight line and then you can damage buildings or your allies really easily. But this fact that this laser bends basically makes up for that drawback, and then being able to go up to 5 damage is just nuts. Now, also, if you have an opener pilot, giving it plus 1 damage on the first turn is just crazy because it makes the minimum damage 2, which will kill a lot of basic enemies. So it's just a good thing to look out for if you are playing with a squad that has a prime mech and you can get a pilot with the opener trait and this laser. Like, it almost doesn't matter what squad it is. You should grab that, and that's going to be very strong. Now, in this case, I think I'm going to go for the Spider Scion. So what I like about this is that the bonus enemy is not too big of a deal, and the boss has 5 health, so I'll be able to one-shot it with my... Actually, I will not, because I haven't gotten the damage upgrade on it. Maybe I should have waited until I did another island and got this up to 5 damage. But anyway, whatever. We'll give it a shot. So here, the obvious path that you hope for is 2-star, 2-star, and then come here and get the power core. All depends on how tough this mission is. X-Ax and Clinic is fine, so let's grab that. And okay, so here with the bendy laser, I could like shoot down and over. So I think this is a logical place for that. Mechs can walk on the water, of course, so we'll just have that happen, and the artillery can hang out back here. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to worry about it too much. This thing could throw a little spore thing over there, which would not be great if it did that. That is... depending on where... Actually, no, there's no good place for it to shoot. Oh, God, they come out of the water. Oh, I hate those. Those are the worst ones. Okay. So, let's take a look at our options here. I could go up here and shoot the bendy laser this way, but I think that would only do 2 damage to this beetle, so that's not really a great choice. You can go push this thing into the water. That does still spawn a spider. The spider pops out of the water from the Spider Scion. It'd be great if I could have stood here and shot the beetle and killed the Scion, but as it is, there's no way for me to get the beetle and the Scion at the same time. If I do this, what does that do? So it pushes the egg sac. Alright, these guys aren't attacking yet. I mean, there's a lot of options. I could punch the Scion and then shoot the beetle. This sucks. I just wish there was a way I could shoot the beetle and anything else with the bendy laser. It might be that I'm just being a bit too picky. I mean, I could just shoot this thing for 2 damage and then artillery it and then punch this thing into the water. That would mean that spiders are going to appear from the beetle, not from the egg sacs. Is that worth it? It'd be nice to be able to kill the Scion as well. Yeah, it's a complicated first turn. It's a really complicated one. I could shoot the egg sac with artillery, push the beetle. It doesn't really change anything as far as what I could do with the laser. I could go here. 4, 3, 2. Yeah, that would still only deal 2 damage. Okay. We'll just shoot the laser like this. Allow a spider to happen. Well, hang on. If I'm gonna... yeah, no, that's silly. What I'm gonna do is artillery the Scion to prevent any spiders. Blorp. We'll go over here. Punch this thing into the water. No. Hang on. I need to deal with this. So, unfortunately, I will leave this thing alive to shoot another Sporling, but I need to stop the grid damage. And we'll do this. The opener trait does matter. This would have been only 2 damage, but thanks to opener, it's 3. So now the issue is that this thing is going to shoot a Sporling, and then we got the Hornets, but there aren't any spawns on this map because of the Hornets flying on the water, at least not in the first turn. So, yeah, we just got more Hornets. Great. Okay. Well, this is it. Am I just tripping balls, or is that an insane number of Hornets? What's going on with these Hornets? Alright. So I need to kill this. I'm 1 damage shy of this because I no longer have opener and I haven't upgraded my laser. These hornets don't die either. It doesn't seem like that great of a shot. But I'm not sure if there's anything better. Well, I could, I mean, go down here and shoot at this thing. How am I going to kill this? A punch it and a push, that's only 2 damage. So I could, like, punch it down to here, and this hornet would finish it off. No, the hornet would still only leave it at 1 health. What's the order here? So this thing attacks before this one. It would kill the sporling. All right, we'll do this. So if we do this, the hornet will kill the sporling before the sporling attacks, and then also before this hornet attacks, it makes that into a sand space. So now we got a bendy laser to work with. I could go in here and just kill 2 hornets, let this thing have 1 more HP, which is fine. Or I could double team and... Oh, wait, we also have to remember, I got this. Oh, my God, I can't believe I almost missed this move. Oh, my God. I almost missed this move. Okay, yeah, I got to remember, I still have my chain lightning weapon. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little tech move. We're going to boulder and just push that thing into the smoke so it just sits there. Actually, that's dumb. Blocks the path, and this thing doesn't actually do anything because the smoke was already stopping enemies from coming in there. Oops, that was really silly. Okay, so it's annoying that this is a smoke square because otherwise I could have grappling hooked this thing up into the water. And I also can't chain these guys because I can't stand in the water and chain them. Hilarious. Alright, we gotta do something about this. I mean, I could, like, bend laser to do 1 to this and to the spore. Hold up. So what I could do is I could just... Yeah, I think I need to boulder this thing into the water. Seems like a good thing to do. And you can't punch anything. You can't... Oh, this is amazing. I mean, I could go here and allow a chain, but the problem is that if I chain lightning, then this thing sticks around. Okay, so lame as it is, we're just doing this to kill the sporling, and you are just gonna go and, I don't know, here, just to try to stay central. Okay, well anyway, these hornets shouldn't be that big of a deal. Yeah, I was so excited about the bendy laser, I forgot I had my original weapon, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so we have 2 critical attacks. I'm not going to worry about this too much. That's a kill. Look at this Mantis Punch being useful. That's a kill. And this is a kill. Oh yeah, I mean, that kills everything. Okay, great. So, got a bunch of experience. I really got to remember that I sold one of my pilots, so I need to keep in mind that my artillery doesn't actually get experience right now. Let's see what this mission is. Terraformer. Always do the Terraformer. Great. Okay, so I'm going to put a mech here. I don't mind the spider jumping up here because I can terraform it to death. That's perfectly acceptable. Similarly, here is fine, and there is fine. I don't care if the spider jumps up here. That's still going to die to the terraformer. And we got our pod. This is actually very nice. This pod stops enemies from coming up to this building, and it's also not in terraformer range. It's always annoying when the terraformer threatens the pod. That's sort of irritating, actually. So... These 2 do not get... Oh, wait, what? Oh, this thing is not attacking because the spider jumped in front of it. How curious. Okay. Well. Huh. So I could just, go here to kill this. It doesn't quite kill it, unfortunately. But I don't actually have to kill this thing because it's fine. Maybe this? Oh, but if I bend up, I shoot the building. That's no good. If I go the other way, this thing only takes 2 damage. I could grappling hook it up and kill it with a terraformer. Actually, alright, we'll do this. I'll go here. We'll punch it. I guess... What, if I do this, this thing would create a spider, which I can prevent pretty easily. But then this thing lives, because it's... Oh no, I'm going to terraform that thing. Okay, I don't know if this is the right move, per se, but... We'll just use the artillery to block the most central spawn, and we're going to call that a day. I probably don't need to think about this mission too much, because with killing everything in the opening shot and blocking a spawn, I'm in pretty good shape. Terraformer can actually get that beetle. So it's just a matter of this hornet. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Let's grappling hook the hornet so it blocks a spawn. Let's block another spawn. Let's step back and block another spawn. And then we'll terraform up. Oh, you have an attack. You can actually hit the Hornet with this. Yeah, might as well. Might as well get 2 free damage with my overpowered laser. Okay, it's nice whenever an enemy has 2 health with the squad, because that means anybody on my squad can kill it, which is kind of cool. Up here, huh? Okay, that's adventurous. Alright, I already terraformed up, so I can't terraform in that direction anymore. But if I got it down 1, I could terraform this way and kill it. That would mean I'm letting a spawn happen. I'm okay with that. So we'll hook this way, terraform left. This does need to be dealt with. I can actually bendy laser kill it. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do this, that. And the fact that I'm pushing my guy is not great. I probably should have done it in the opposite order. This is a bit out of position over here, but I think it's fine. We're only going to have 2 enemies, and we're still shooting this way. The enemies are spawning over here, so it's likely I'll be able to get one of them with a terraformer, or not at all. Not even, nope, not even close. Okay, cool. Well, keeping it simple here, let's just do this. Grappling hook, and I will get the kill with the terraformer, and then you are a pilot. You need experience. Bendy laser up and over, terraformer, blorp, and level up. What'd you get? +2 mech HP. Nice. I approve. HP is one of those things where it's like, it's always would be nice to have more HP for blocking more spawns and taking the occasional hit, but never feels like the most exciting thing to put stuff into it. Hey, we got a pilot. Well, this isn't the greatest pilot of all time. Bethany starting shield is sort of whatever, and then Masochist is sort of whatever, especially for artillery. Do I want this thing? I really was never that excited about it. I don't think I want that. So I think we're just saving up for this. That's just a huge difference maker. So I'll give the power core just to have some value. Since I got 2 HP, I don't need to put it here. We'll stick it on building chain if that ever matters. And what's this? Oh, yeah, tough one. 2 mountains, kill 2 enemies, but we do have the bendy laser. I wish more mountains were cracked. This should be okay. I'm not a fan of this being positioned here. But alright, so I am actually just going to not worry about the spider too much. I'm going to let the spider get up to my prime mech. And I'm just hoping that, you know, shooting down and over will let me get some value out of it. That's worth the spider basically preventing me from moving. Okay, the spider goes for the building, which is fine. So this thing is shooting in the wrong way. It's wasting its attack. A little sporling. Wow, I have the bonus movement from opener is actually pretty good. I could go here and go like that. Doesn't kill either one of those, but it does cancel the attack. And it doesn't kill the other beetle either. Man, it's not as exciting as I was kind of hoping it would be. So you do 4 at the beginning. So if I could get here, I could shoot down and over like that. Okay. What I think I like is I like punching this beetle down so it goes and blocks a spawn. The issue is that then I'm not damaging it with my laser. That's fine. Okay, we'll do this. This seems sort of stupid, but I'll try it like this. So we'll punch this down. It'll scoot back on the spawn and block it. And then we'll do this to kill the spider, cancel the attack. And then we have to do this. I mean, I could let this go. I could just kill this thing and let this go and take the damage. I think that's actually probably worth it. I can't shoot an artillery here because that would push the sporling into the building. So the lack of a push is annoying. I could actually shoot the sporling and... Oh, that's the move. That's the move. This kills everything. Heh. Alright, Bethany, enjoy 9 experience. Okay, that was great. So now we only have one enemy spawn. Oh, I forgot not to block spawns. Oh, geez. Oh, no, I shouldn't have been blocking the spawn because this is a kill enemies mission. So we gotta let all these things happen. This is a good time to focus on destroying mountains. So we'll actually just do this and break that mountain. And, I mean, I could block... Yeah, just... I need to kill 2 more. All right, we'll block 1 spawn. How about that? You just go up here and you punch this mountain. Okay, so that's done. Now, do I block 2 spawns? You know what? I'm gonna block 2 spawns. I think this is okay. It's just because I killed so many enemies up front. I already killed 5 out of 7. If I kill the 2 that come up, I'm done. And if I don't kill them, because there's like an alpha with a bunch of HP or whatever, well, that's fine. I can just let more spawn the next time. Okay. Well, we're definitely gonna kill them. So I guess we'll what? Punch this to stop spiders from happening. Go up here. Punch that. Killed all the enemies and blocking spawns like crazy. That was a good round. For a 3 objective mission, that was a pretty straightforward one. And we got an alpha spider, which will die to the bendy laser. You are at max HP. Either one of you could use the HP. We'll put it on you, the Mantis, because I'm definitely going to keep you, and you got a good ability. Bethany, I'm not invested in. I could easily see myself swapping Bethany out. For example, if we manage to complete all the missions on this island and get a bonus pilot who has a good ability and has a better level up trait, I would totally swap out Bethany for that. Okay, got another power core. I think we'll stick with the plan of trying to get this going. So we'll get that, even though I almost never need it. I could actually do it right now and give up a move. Ooh, okay, I'm going to do it. It's probably dumb, but I'm going to do it. The thing is that I do have opener, so at least I have +2 move on the first turn, and then hopefully I put myself in a good position. I don't need to move around that much. We'll see if that happens or not. So this is the greedy play. I mean, I don't really need that grid defense. I think I'm already very powerful. Risking a mission just to get an extra grid defense seems foolish, so don't kill Volatile Vec, no thanks. Kill 7 enemies, oh god. Well, okay, what is the mission here? Solar farms? So it's basically a freebie. I mean, I actually like this map better than this map with the killing of the enemies. Although killing enemies really shouldn't be that difficult, and there's a lot of water to push things into. Then the earthquake happens. Yeah, alright, we'll do this. You just did have to be a little bit careful on the seismic activity missions to not kind of like get split. I don't know if there's a way to tell from the mission description. Sometimes it's like the seismic activity is in the back row. Sometimes it's like a chain of things that like snakes along. Sometimes it cuts the map into 2 parts. So be a little bit careful not to get cut off, especially with your land units. Spore chooses to attack in the 1 out of 3 directions. That is a total waste of its time, which is fantastic. So now we have to decide how to handle the pressure. I could just shoot down and over, which still doesn't kill it, even with the +2 attack, because of the fact that it's so many squares away. I could also just push it into the water. I could also do this move, right? Don't I? Oh, I took the building chain off, right? Which would kill these 2. Then I could artillery this into the water. And this thing would still live. And that would be annoying. Although I could, like, go over here. And then, yeah, okay. So this should probably be pushing that into the water. Unfortunately, though, the problem with that is that... yeah, the problem with that is... then it's going to get shocked. If I boulder that thing into the water, then a spider pops out. I don't know where the spider is going to be. Also, this thing, what is it doing if it's not taking a shock? Like, how would I avoid this thing taking a shock? It's actually kind of difficult to do. Because anything that it would punch, it would need to punch, like, you know, from this square. Okay, yeah, we'll let it happen. I will do this. First, we'll do this to do the shock. Wait a minute. Well, I mean, if I'm just killing these 2, and the damage on this one doesn't matter, then I really should just bendy laser them. Right, so I just bendy laser this and that, and I don't think that should spawn a spider, because it dies at the same time. We'll find out for science. Hold up, I need to take a step back so I don't get shot by this thing. So we take a step back, go here, block a spawn, come up here, overpowered bendy laser, does this, blorp, no spider, walk out of the way, and punch this thing into the water. I think that's worth letting a spawn happen, because that thing does have a lot of health and it's sort of annoying to deal with. Oh, I shouldn't have blocked the spawn. Okay, that's actually really silly. I really shouldn't have blocked the spawn. I forgot about killing enemies. There's only 3 enemies out there, so now I have to make sure I let all these spawns happen. Oh no, this could be a problem, because this thing is actually not going to happen. The spawn right here, because it's going to get earthquaked. Okay, well, the good news is, let me just try to make sure I'm in position to take care of things. I'm not blocking any spawns with my boulder. I want all these enemies to come out, and I want to have as many opportunities as possible to kill them, especially if they're alphas. They might take more than one shot. Oh yeah, so this does kind of break the map in half, which could be a little bit hairy. Okay, that's a free kill. And that is, well, that is potentially a little bit scary. This thing is very blocked in here. Okay, I don't have allies immune, so that's a hard hit there. Really hard hit. Do I have anything better I can do? Well, I could. This thing is webbed by both spiders. I could go like here and like shoot this to push both spiders off, but I don't know what that really accomplishes. With them both pushed off, what this thing can move. And then I could bendy laser. I could like pull one in or something. Like I could shoot this if I had to move this as well. Yeah, I don't know that I see much of a point in that. Why don't I just do this? Like, it does hit my non-repairable mech pretty hard, but at the same time, that seems fine. Yeah, let's just go over. I gotta be careful putting it out of position like that. It will be cut off. But then I can maybe grappling hook things into the chasm. Alright, I like this. We'll do this. So we'll do this push. In fact, I don't even need to pop the shield. We can just take a step back, punch, and then get a rock kill. Okay. I'm happy with that. I probably should have stood here before doing the bendy laser, because it still would have killed the spider. As it is, I'm letting an extra enemy spawn for basically no reason. Okay. Well, this is alright. So I'm going to step back. We'll use the grappling hook. Blurp. And then Bethany needs the experience, so blorp. Okay, well, when you've beaten the target by 2 whole enemies killed, that's a sign your squad's pretty strong, and this is only after the first island. Man, maybe I should just make this a 2-island run. It wouldn't let me get all the upgrades I might like the +1 damage on the boulder might be left on the table, but I don't know. It's looking pretty strong. So the mosquito leader, gotta watch out. This webs and smokes, so you have to be very careful about this. It's probably a good idea not to bait it. Although, yeah, no, it's a good idea. Because it's not like that you can just let it come up to you and then shoot and kill it. You have to have another mech push it away so that your webbed and smoked mech can get out of the smoke. Yeah, we want to try to avoid this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can stand like here. Artillery here, and yeah, we'll try it like that. So my plan is to walk up to it with my prime mech, hopefully, and just bendy laser it to death. And if I can kill the spider scion so that no spiders form, that's extra nice. Okay, this is really overpowered. Notice that with the opener, I actually killed the boss in 1 shot from 2 squares away, which is pretty sick. I could have... Yeah, I could have still walked over like this and still gotten it. In fact, this might be a better spot to stand. No, this is the best spot to stand. You want it to be as central as possible. Before I do that, let's kill the scion so we don't get any spiders. And then after I bendy laser, we can walk on over here. Boulder, the most prominent spawn point. Love those boulders. I don't like this squad, but that boulder mech is one of my favorites in the game. I just love the rocks. Okay, the thing is not wasting its shot, which is fine. We'll just stand here. Blorp. And then you can block that. And you can block that. Yeah, that's about as easy as a boss mission's gonna get. And Has nothing to do with the squad, really. It's just about the bendy laser for the most part, but, you know, we'll take it. So, if I could step back, I could... What am I doing? Let's just... Whatever. Do that. And... I guess we'll do this. Try to get the 3 most prominent spawns. This is a case where using the general rule of blocking the most forward spawns might not be correct, because these 2 spawns, though they are farther back, are right next to buildings, so... If I was really trying to be finicky, I might have tried to do something different. Okay, well, I think we'll just do this, and then overpowered laser that, and that's a wrap. Yeah, we'll do a 2-island run, if for no other reason than to make it a little bit spicy, just to see how overpowered it is, and also for the hilarity if I fail. Alright, we got Archimedes, so adrenaline means that he gets +1 movement for each enemy killed. The thing is, where would I put this? I have my generic pilot on my prime mech, but the opener really does make a difference, so I don't want to put Archimedes on that. This mech, I don't see it like walking around blocking spawns after shooting artillery with its massive 2 HP. What's the weapon? That. Killed enemies explode. Victims of splash damage also explode on death? I'm confused. I've never seen this before. What exactly is the splash damage exactly? It just says killed enemies explode. I guess that must be 1 damage. Anyway, 2 damage is not that... Yeah, whatever. So, I think I'm just going to take this for the star... and see what we got. So, blah. This is good. This is better than the one I've got. Let's take a look at what's happening here. So, we get 3 power cores. Can I get a 4th? Well, I could sell Bethany, Archimedes, and this weapon I don't like to get a 4th. What am I doing with these power cores? I don't think I need this. I don't need plus health because, you know, she does have a shield. I don't really need more health there because it's skilled. I don't need anything. I need, like, the move. And I'd like... Oops, wrong one. I'd like the bonus damage. I guess, well... If I'm going to use this, this does take a power core. So, I would need to, like... Yeah, I can't buy this in a power core. I'm not going to get 5 stars. Alright, so what I'm going to do then is just sell my extra pilot... and my weapon that I never use, and just buy more grid defense. So maybe I should have chosen the grid defense option. Yeah, I should have chosen the grid defense option instead of the pilot. If I had, like, thought everything through, that would have been it. So I've got, like, 2 less grid defense than I could have. Either way, that's fine. And maybe, you know, for fun, you could do the 3rd island. But for the video sake, there's nothing that I really want. Like, this is just not relevant when I have this. Yeah, so we're going to just do it. If it ends up going horribly, then it'll be a good learning experience, but otherwise, I think I'm fine with it. So I actually want to bait this boss hornet, because if I shoot it at point-blank range, I will kill it in 1 hit. I'll stick that there, so if the boss hornet flies here, I can walk up to it, and then I'll go here to try to encourage it to shoot, you know, multiple targets in a row. Of course, you can never really plan too much in the first island of the final boss fight, just because you can't predict where the power cores are going to land. This is actually pretty nice. This big open area in the middle is a lot nicer than what you often have to deal with. Alright, that went perfectly. That could have gone better. If this thing had been here, that would have been better for me. This thing is great. It's going to die. And this hornet is wasting its attack. So really, if I just need to deal with that hornet up there, and then we're fine, block some spawns if we can, that'd be great. So I can't deal with the hornet with my hook mech, because if I push it with a punch, goes into a power core. This bendy laser... Oh, wait a minute. If I walk around like this, I can do this, right? Oh, that's good. Okay, so we're going to do what? I think we're going to go here, so I can push this rock into the hornet for 1 damage. With my opener and max bendy laser, that's just enough to kill the alpha hornet. Blorp. And then... we'll just go here and block the spawn. I guess I could have optimized it and blocked this spawn if I had shot it first. I don't think it's worth a reset. Actually, maybe that was worth a reset, because that was such a ridiculous opening, killing everything in the first round of the final fight, that it was worth it for that little optimization. Since I'm in such a good position now, I probably can handle it. Okay, this is not a very difficult situation. So here, I think we just block a different spawn. That's a little tricky. We'll do this. So I can block this spawn. The thing is, if I'm bendy lasering like that, I need to make sure that my thing is out of the way. Oh, I could have stood back here and bent it out, and then I could have blocked that one. I mean, whatever. So that's fine. Yes, at this point I would be surprised if I can't just murderate everything as it pops up with only 2 enemies popping out. I mean, when your mechs outnumber the enemy and you have very powerful weapons, it's difficult to lose. So we got more lava. Oh, only 2 lavas. I'm not sure I've ever seen that before. Only 2 lavas? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll do a little bit of a frisky move. I'm going to push. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. No, hang on. I was trying to, like, use the enemies to block spawns, but it's a problem because the Firefly, if it shoots here, I can't deal with this thing. Okay, maybe I'll do like this. I will shoot a rock here and let that happen. And then can I kill you somehow from here? I actually can. Oh my god, that's so insane. Yeah, so we'll kill that because it wasn't on a spawn point. I'm still blocking a spawn. You don't do anything, but that's fine. So we're going to have a Firefly and 1 enemy in the final round. I guess I should be trying to get the experience on the Mantis to see if it gets a useful ability. Some things, of course, when you level up don't matter, like getting a bonus power core doesn't actually matter because you can't put it in. Okay. So I do need to deal with this Firefly. I can't get it onto a fireball square, unfortunately, but we can just whap it to death with the laser. And then you can punch it and it'll die because it blocked the spawn earlier. And that's that. Okay, yeah, killed everything. You know, just normal 2 island run things. Yeah, it's funny when I talk about how much I don't like a squad because it's not very good, and then I find, yeah, just 1 weapon. I'm only using 1 weapon, the bendy laser. The boulder mech and the hook mech don't have any additional weapons other than, you know, the Mantis's punch, of course. And we're just, like, killing everything in the final mission. So, this run, I feel bad even calling it, like, the Blitzkrieg squad run. It's just bendy laser the run. Alright, so we got this guy, which I believe has more than 6 hit points, so I think it survives a hit from the bendy laser, plus it's not super likely to be up close enough for me to get up on it. So might have a tricky start here, actually. Yeah, that's tough. I can't walk onto the square, it's the fireball square. That's actually very unlucky, because if I could have walked up here, maybe I could have killed it. Let's see, I'm actually very curious how much health it has. Okay. It's got 6. I actually would have one-shot. If I had stood right here, you know, I could have killed it. As it is, I'm 1 damage off from killing it. So, this is, neither of these are wasting their attacks. That's quite scary, actually. That's actually a really big problem. This thing is such a nuisance right here. Okay, so if I boulder this square and push the crab into the water, it doesn't work. I have enough movement to get to the crab square, but the boulder itself would block me. Plus, actually, standing from here wouldn't work. I mean, I could go here, laser these 2 to death. Still leaves the crab, and I would have to use my hook mech to pull myself away from this spot, or I'd have to, yeah, I can't boulder the crab and push my guy away. If I hook the crab up here, I'll leave this thing with 1 hit point. I would kill the crab, And then I would need to just like boulder this boss to finish it off, basically. I guess that's fine because this thing is wasting its attack. I always like to try to start with mechs, you know, on the spawn spaces, but I think in this case that would just be a little bit difficult. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll one-shot the boss. Then you need to hook your friend away, and you need to push Crab into the water. So, a little bit of a tough one after all the trash talking I did in the first mission. This is going to be a really tough spot because we are going to have 4 enemies on the field that are all kind of far away from my people, and none of the spawns got blocked. All the claws reaching up are going to be hitting these sort of useless squares. I've got a blobber. Yeah, it's a tough situation. I am in a little bit of trouble here. Everything's really far away. Ah, now that's lucky. This is an attack I can take because it's only 3 damage, if I recall. Oh, it's 2 damage. Yeah, so the bomb can take it. This is actually a wasted attack. So so there's 3 things that need to be dealt with. Although dealing with them is easier said than done. Alright. Can I bendy laser more than one of the things? Well, yeah. If I do this... Oh, it survives with 2. I don't believe I can do better than that. Yeah, because I can't get over there. It's interesting the possibility of hooking to get rid of this Alpha Hornet. Like, stand back here and hook it up to this square so it dies. I mean, yeah, let's do that. So we'll babysit the Scorpion, which it doesn't feel great, but we'll do that. And then you can go here to just kill the Crab and the Blobber. And, well, do 1 damage to the Scorpion. And then you are going to hook the Hornet so it dies. Now, this goes off. It damages the bomb. It damages my Prime Mech. And we still have 3 enemies spawning. But at least the Blobber has come and gone, so hopefully it'll be just like fireflies and crabs. Maybe a Scion. Ugh, a Digger. Okay. Hornet, not a fan of that. Alright, now I can't let this go because the bomb is going to get destroyed at this point. Interesting that the Hornet flew there. It's not the most annoying thing that could have happened. Okay, so... if I do this sort of deal, kills both of them. Now, where can you go? You can't really do anything. You can't stand here because of the lava. And you can't get up to the Scorpion. So what would actually happen is I can't really... You know, I can't even do like a clever move of like pulling the bomb up because then the rocks fall on the bomb. Or punching the bomb because the bomb doesn't have health to be punched. So I have to be careful. What can you actually do? You can punch the Hornet. The Hornet goes after the Scorpion, unfortunately. But if I... what? Push the Digger into the lava with a boulder, then punch the Hornet. I mean, nothing bad's actually happening except for the Scorpion, which I can bendy laser to death. Feels a bit weird, but I think this might be what I'm going to try. So we punch you... and boulder you, and then bendy laser, bendy laser you, and even block a spawn for the first time this mission. Also, always fun to see the armored ability of the Hook Mech in action. Bam, take that. Has Bethany ever lost her shield? I don't think either. Yeah, neither of her abilities ever matter because she never lost her shield, and Masochist doesn't do anything because she's never taken damage. It's pretty great. Okay, well, that's that, folks. I'm not gonna overthink it. We can bendy laser this. We can boulder this. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, and I actually can't shoot this. I can't shoot this away! Because I can't shoot here because I can't stand in line without dying. And I know it doesn't really matter, but like thematically it is a little bit annoying to have one of your mechs die at the end. Okay. So, we'll try it a different way. I can't actually... I can't bend laser down this way, can I? Because that hurts them. Wow, this is like an interesting puzzle. How do I deal with this crab? I can't bendy laser the firefly and the rock because the rock, I have to get over here, which I can't. I'm one move short. Oh my god, is this yeah, it's a weird spot. If I shoot this spot, it pushes the thing into the grid. And I can't shoot this spot because this is all territory I can't shoot from. I can't bendy laser down and over because that hits the power core. I can't bendy laser down and over because then I die. I can't like hook my person away because then the firefly shoots this. Wow. Well, this is why you can never take anything for granted in this game. Alright. So we'll just kill that. And we'll hook that into the claws. And then I will kill the crab and punch the grid. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon with some more videos. If you'd like to stick around for the endgame scene, that's also totally fine. And also, of course, some of my pointless blabber to fill the awkward silence. So yeah, that squad is done. The last squad is perhaps my least favorite squad, Zenith Guard. We'll see if I find the bendy laser for that one too and trivialize the whole affair. That'll be great. Victory. Just a little bit of grid damage. Just the one time, I think. Or 2 times in the first mission. Can't remember. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. See you again soon.